Greetings, YouTube. I work with a lot of really hard-working people. I have a woman I work with. She used to have a second job. She's now done. She now doesn't. But she was working 90 hours a week, between working almost 60 hours a week at her regular job, as well as having a second job. I've worked for people who, at one point in their career or another, have worked 2 full-time jobs, 16 hours a day. I work with people right now that they will work the maximum amount of overtime they can, which is 20 hours a week. 60 hours a week, week after week after week. I work people that work on second shift, and second shift at my company is 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., and they will come in on a Sunday night and work 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., go home, be gone for 8 hours, then come back, and then work 12 hours, and then do that 3 times to make 12 more hours to give them their full 20, and then to spend the last 2 days of the week just working 8s. And I don't know how they can do it. I can't work more than 8 hours. It kills me. My body can't take it. My back hurts. My hands can't take it because of the strain. There's a reason I'm wearing this thumb brace when I'm not at work, because I'm trying to give my thumb a rest because it hurts so damn bad. But in America, we wear that as a badge of honor. There was a boot ad that came out not long ago, it might have been 2018, that was like, "You're never going to get to retire, why should your boots?" Who the hell thought that was a good idea? If you work 40 hours a week, hell, if you work 30 hours a week, you should have enough for you and another person to live comfortably in the real world. You shouldn't have to work 60 hours a week to barely scrape by. We have enough in our society. We just let capitalism rule everything. And capitalism is a 3-legged stool. One of those legs is the concentration of wealth, which is going swimmingly for the billionaires. Another of those legs is poverty. That's the stick. That's the threat. That's the get to work or you get hurt. And then the last is the exploitation of natural and human resources. And I've despised the phrase human resources, because resources are consumed. And that's what capitalism does. It consumes us. I'm not the only person I work with that wears braces. Some of them have to wear them at work. People who can barely walk, they can't bend. The place grinds us down into dust. And when we're gone and we blow away, that just replaces with somebody else. Happily, because the new person won't have as many benefits as the older employee did. But they like our expertise, so they keep us around. It drives me crazy to watch my coworkers kill themselves. I listen to them bitch. When they bitch, I look them right in the face and I say, "You don't have to work overtime." I say, "Then don't work overtime." "What do I need to?" "No, you don't need to." "Well, the boss asked me to, so." "So what?" "Yeah, the boss has a manpower emergency." "It's not your problem. It's the company's problem. The company won't hire enough people." "So why should you suffer? Why should you be in pain because somebody else wants to cut corners and would rather hurt human beings, cause suffering in human beings, than hire more people?" It's because capitalism lets them do it. That's why. Now, working hard is not a badge of honor. It's just depressing because you shouldn't have to. You should have a life outside work. You should have time to yourself, time with your family and your friends. You should be able to relax. You should be able to take care of yourself. Whether that's sitting at a computer like I do a lot of the time, or reading comic book, which I do a lot as well, or ripping CDs, trying to whittle my music collection down and put it into a digital jukebox, which I've been working on as a current project, or having a hobby where you build things. I have 2 of these. I made a matching set. I call them rhythm sticks. You should be able to do what you want, and you shouldn't suffer for it. And you shouldn't be judged for it. And people shouldn't look down on you because you aren't working 20 hours of overtime a week, because you don't have 2 jobs. And if somebody does that, call them on it. I have lost count of how many times I've tried to explain to coworkers why the hell I don't want to work more than 40 hours a week. I tell them, I said, the amount of overtime money I will get from my overtime that I'm being forced to work will not compensate me for the time taken out of my life, the time taken away from my wife and my hobbies, and my fact that working 6 days a week, which I did for the last 7 weeks in a row against my will, meant that I was doing 20% more work every week with only 1 day of recovery, which meant this was being stretched more and more and more, and there's nothing I could do about it. Not a thing. Just try the best I can. Try to replace physical strength and durability with expertise, because the strength and the durability are gone. I have a hard time doing things now that I used to find very easily. Last weekend, having lunch with my wife, sitting in the kitchen, just eating the sandwiches and just sitting there talking with her, I couldn't open a bag of chips. I couldn't grasp the top of the bag of chips firmly enough because my hands hurt too bad. So when somebody judges you for not working hard enough, fuck that noise. You work as hard as you want to. You define what that means. Take the time you need to survive. Take the time you need to live. Try to enjoy your life. This isn't a rehearsal. Don't kill yourself until you retire and then live for 2 years until you die. Enjoy what you've got here and now. Try the best you can. I know that people are working hard because they have people they love and they want to support them and take care of them. And I understand that. But love yourself as much as you love them. And admit that it's okay not to be hard all the time. That it's okay to be soft. Because working hard isn't a badge of honor. It's a symptom of a broken system. A system that we should change. And one of the steps that we can do is say no.